Woke up early in the morning. It was time to have my morning devotion as usual. I took up my Bible and I wanted to start praying. But just before I started praying, something strong came on my mind. I didn't know why, but it was so much a burden on my mind. My mind flashed back to a serious accident I survived more than 10 years ago. I don't know why now, but it's just so heavy on my heart. I remember the story of how I was born. My mom told me it was a battle between I and the doctor. I laid like a lifeless baby, and the doctors were just running up and down looking for ways to revive me. But it was like a miracle. I just began to cry. I can't tell why this is so pressing on my heart right now. I remember what happened to me in my primary school. In the whole of the school, only our class was set on fire by a force we knew nothing about. Unfortunately, it was only I and our class teacher that was present in the class. My mates were outside playing and doing other things. My class teacher sustained some few injuries, but I sustained nothing. My mom said it was grace that was speaking for me. The time came, things became so hard for my mom. To eat 3 square meal was a big deal. We never imagined we would survive those days. Even up to now, we can't still tell how we survived those days. It's becoming scary how these things are flashing on my mind and so heavy like a burden I can't remove. I had to stop all these memories because I had lots of work to do that day. I managed to pray. I did all my house chores, did all the things I had to do that day. But these things, these memories, these thoughts were still heavy on my heart. It was so pressing that I barely gave attention to the things I was doing. While in high school, I got into a fight and I was beaten badly that I couldn't raise my hand up while I was on the ground. Everybody thought I was dead. They took me to the hospital, but guess what? I still survived it. My story is a story of survival. While I came back to pray at night, God opened my eyes to see why all these things were flashing on my mind. It wasn't just for me to remember my story of survival, it was for me to see the need and the urgency why I shouldn't fail God and my generation. Now I realize why I wasn't burned in the fire. Now I realize the reason I didn't die on the day I was born. Now I realize why I survived all those things. Not just because I was something special or someone special, but because of God's agenda over my life. He couldn't let me just go like that. Because of God's investment in my life, He held on to me even while I was giving up.
cannot fail. I cannot fail. I cannot fail. There is too much at stake for me to fail or to fall and remain on the ground. I cannot fail. I am the answer to the prayers of many generations before me. I can't fail.